Mr. Profitron. What is business? Today's video, we're answering one of the most fundamental questions in the world of economics, entrepreneurship, and modern society. What exactly is business? Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a curious student, or someone simply trying to understand how the economy works, this video will give you a deep, clear, and insightful overview of what business really means. Let's get started. So, what is business? At its core, business refers to any organized activity that involves the exchange of goods or services for money. In simpler terms, business is about providing value and receiving something in return. Usually, that something is money. Imagine a person selling lemonade on a hot day. That's a business. Now imagine a global tech company with millions of customers and thousands of employees. That's also a business. The scale may be different, the product may be different, but the idea is the same, an exchange between value and profit. Why do businesses exist? The obvious answer is to make money. But if we go deeper, the true purpose of business is to solve problems. Every successful business identifies a need or a pain point and offers a solution. Whether it's a hunger for food, a need for transportation, or a desire for entertainment, businesses step in to serve those needs. Here's an interesting thought. Profit is a side effect of providing value. The more effectively a business solves a problem, the more people are willing to pay for it, and the more profitable that business becomes. In this way, businesses actually help society function. Businesses can come in many forms, and they're often categorized in a few major ways. Let's break them down. By industry, manufacturing, companies that produce goods, such as car factories or clothing brands. Retail, businesses that sell goods directly to consumers, such as supermarkets or online stores. Service, businesses that provide services, such as law firms, salons, or software companies. By ownership, sole proprietorship, a business owned and run by one person. Partnership, a business owned by two or more individuals. Corporation, a legal entity separate from its owners, such as Apple or Amazon. LLC, a limited liability company, combining features of corporations and partnerships. By purpose, for profit. Most businesses fall into this category. They aim to make a profit. Non-profit, businesses that operate for charitable or social goals, not to generate profit. Understanding these categories helps us see how diverse the business world really is. Every business, no matter how small or large, has some basic components. Let's look at the core parts: product or service. What is being offered? This is the heart of the business. Customers. Who needs or wants the product? Understanding the target audience is crucial. Operations. How does the business actually deliver the product? This includes manufacturing, logistics, technology, and supply chain. Marketing and sales. How does the business attract customers and persuade them to buy? Finance. How is money managed? This includes revenue, expenses, profits, and budgeting. Human resources. Who runs the business? Employees, managers, and leadership play a key role. Strategy. What is the long-term vision? Where is the business heading? These elements work together like gears in a machine. If one gear breaks, the whole system can fail. Businesses are the backbone of the economy. They create jobs. They produce goods. They provide services. They generate taxes that support public infrastructure. Small businesses, in particular, are often called the engine of economic growth. They represent innovation, flexibility, and opportunity. On the other hand, large businesses drive global markets, create entire industries, and influence international trade. Think of it like this. Without business, there's no economy. Without economy, there's no modern society. Making money in business isn't just about selling more. It's about understanding the flow of money, how revenue is generated, and how expenses are managed. Here's a simplified breakdown. Revenue, money coming in, usually from selling products or services. Costs, money going out. This includes raw materials, salaries, rent, and marketing. Profit. What's left after costs are subtracted from revenue. Profit can be gross profit, before operating costs, net profit, after all costs. Some businesses focus on high volume with low profit margins, such as Walmart. Others focus on high margins with fewer sales, such as luxury brands. The key is finding a sustainable and scalable model. Just like living things, businesses have a life cycle. Startup. The business is just starting out. High risk, high learning. Growth. Sales increase, the team expands, and the brand becomes more recognized. Maturity. Growth slows down and the business stabilizes. Focus shifts to efficiency. Decline or renewal. The business either fades or reinvents itself through innovation. Understanding this cycle helps entrepreneurs and managers make smarter decisions. Running a business is not easy. Some common challenges include competition, standing out in a crowded market. Cash flow problems, having money on paper but not in the bank. Changing technology, keeping up with digital trends and automation. Economic fluctuations, inflation, recessions, or global crises like pandemics. Regulations, laws, taxes, and legal risks. But challenges are also opportunities. Each obstacle can lead to growth, innovation, and stronger strategy. Business is evolving faster than ever. Thanks to technology, artificial intelligence, remote work, and global connectivity, the rules are changing. New business models such as the gig economy, subscription services, and digital-only platforms are becoming the norm. At the same time, ethical business, sustainability, and social impact are becoming more important. Tomorrow's successful businesses won't just chase profit. They'll focus on people, planet, and purpose. So what is business? It's more than money, more than selling, more than working. Business is the act of solving problems, creating value, and building a better future. Thanks for watching, Mr. Profitron. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dive content on business, entrepreneurship, and economics. Your journey into the world of business starts now. Take care, goodbye,